This is like my millionth time recording this damn video, but I'm here to talk about skincare. Basically, I posted a video 2 nights ago of like my before and after skin, which I'll also add pictures here either now or at the end of the video. But basically how my skin used to look with pretty bad breakouts all over my cheeks, my chin, forehead, whatever it might be, whatever you could think of, I had it. And pretty much this past 2 years, I've had really dry skin around my nose, cheeks, chin, dry skin with breakouts, and then really oily on my nose and then on my forehead. So I really struggled with that. I've been seeing a dermatologist and an esthetician, and these are just the products that work for me, and basically just a little bit more information about them. And in the future, I can post what are they called? Like a nighttime routine and then a morning routine just of how I use these products in real life instead of just talking about them. But this is what I use and this is what has helped me dramatically. Like I said, my skin is pretty dry, but that's because it's the winter time. When it comes to summer, my skin is really normal, but still acne prone around my cheeks, pretty much this whole area here. And then my nose and forehead is really oily still. So this is just what I use and it's really, really simple. It's not a lot of products, so I'm gonna go through them. First of all, I'm going to talk about cleanser. I use the CeraVe Renewing Salicylic Acid Cleanser. This is really, really gentle. It doesn't feel dry and it has ceramides. Ceramides are really, really vital to your protective barrier on your skin, on your face. And so I definitely recommend using a cleanser with ceramides. They are found naturally in your skin. It's just the same, even if it's man-made, it's just the same. You start losing the amount of ceramides that you make on your skin every single year. I think about 1 to 2% every single year is what you use continuously. And so ceramides are really good, whether it be the CeraVe brand or not. CeraVe, pretty much every single one of their products contains ceramides and it's really, really good. Another important point about salicylic acid in cleansers is that back in the day, dermatologists, basically people didn't believe that anything that had BHAs or AHAs in their cleansers weren't doing anything for the skin. You were basically paying for something that was doing nothing. That has been debunked. It does do something to your skin. It's very, very short. It takes a really long time to see it work, especially when you're using a cleanser, but it does work. One recommendation that I got from my dermatologist that I saw a world of a difference with was leaving my cleanser on my skin. So after I've kind of put it in, and I'll show you the product that I use to buff it in with, but after you kind of put it in and let it set up, you kind of have to let it sit on your skin for about 10 to 15 seconds and then rinse it off so that you can actually get the benefit of the chemical exfoliant in the salicylic acid. The thing that I use to buff it in, and this is an amazing find. So when I was shopping with Katie at the store, I found this in the baby aisle. This is the Frida Baby, I don't know, it's for their scalp. But it reminds me of the Foreo Luna, which is like $150. And it's antibacterial and it's really, really good. It's really, really soft. And also what I like about it is that it's bendable. Like I said, antibacterial, all that good stuff. And it really helps to buff in the cleanser into your skin. This is also really good with a cleansing oil that you could use before the cleanser to get makeup off, which is what I use. I use the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse. So you would just need to buff it in and it works like magic. It really helps get all of the dirt and makeup off, especially after you've been outside or gone for a run, whatever that might be. This is super awesome. You guys need to get it. The comparison is pretty much $150 for the Foreo Luna or whatever the heck it's called. Between $10 for the Frida Baby. It's like a scalp massager. I have no idea what it is, but I saw it and I just immediately thought I had to try it and it's perfect. Next from that, I'm gonna go with my nighttime skincare after that. There are really only 3 products that I use. And these are the products that dramatically changed my skin 100%. I am convinced that these are the products that changed my skin, my scars, my acne, everything. So I found this on Amazon and I heard about this from Mixed Makeup. If you do not watch her on YouTube, you have to Her name is Susan Yara, and she's very, very knowledgeable in skincare and all things beauty. She was a journalist, that is what she does, but she was an expert in skincare, beauty, whatever that may be. She was a journalist in that for a very long time. She connects with lots of different dermatologists, and this is just something that is amazing. This has 2.5% retinol. Now, a lot of people think that retinol is only for if you're getting old or for wrinkles. That is not the case. Retinol is 100% beneficial in taking away your acne. Retinol is just amazing. You have to read up on it. It is perfect, and I'm convinced this is the product that took away my acne and then started kind of changing my texture, my scars and all of that stuff for the better. So you guys have to try this. Like I said, I found this on Amazon. It's a Liliana Naturals Retinol Cream, and it has 2.5%. And this basically also has aloe. It's really, it's just amazing. It's 71% organic. Obviously not everything can be organic, but it's really awesome. It is a high percentage of retinol, but I think that because of everything that's in it and it's a cream, it really doesn't make you peel, it doesn't make you dry like other retinols would. This is, like I said, the most amazing retinol I've ever found. Now this, in conjunction with the PCA Skin Pigment Gel, have been my ride or dies. Now, I have only used a little bit because this is only to be used for spot treating. Trust me when I say do not use this all over your face. You will peel, you will burn your freaking skin off. This contains 2% hydroquinone, which is essentially a skin bleach. Oh my gosh. It's essentially a skin bleach. And hydroquinone helps you fade pigmented acne scars. It helps you fade. I have surgery scars on my belly. I have used it to fade surgery scars. I have used it to fade stretch marks. Anything you can think of that is pigmented because of a trauma that was caused, whether that be acne, you know, a pimple creates trauma to the skin, a surgery scar, whatever it might be. This will definitely help you. It could cause you to get dry and peel a little bit. Do not pick at it. All you simply have to do is use kind of like another lotion just to kind of combat the dryness, but Katie's screaming, she's playing. All you have to do is use some kind of moisturizer to combat the dryness, but trust me, do not give up on this. This has dramatically changed my skin. I think it's been about a month only that I've used this, and when I tell you that it's taken away pretty much most of my scarring on my left side of my face, it has taken away most of my scarring on the left side of my face. This is A1. Now when I have dryness, I use the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. And this is, a lot of people use this when they have eczema. It has colloidal ointment. It's amazing. I pretty much just use this to spot treat. I don't put this all over my face because I feel like it is too thick for my face and my skin just doesn't react well to it, even though it does have oatmeal. When I do get the dry breakouts around my nose, and when I say dry, I mean like cracked, red, dry breakouts, I will use this to spot treat around my nose or on the bottom of my chin. And this is like perfect. So I recommend trying this out. And then in the daytime, I have a couple of products that I use. So once I'm done cleansing with the CeraVe, I'll go in with the Drunk Elephant C Firma Day Serum, and this has 15% ascorbic acid, and this is amazing. I keep this in the fridge. It just helps maintain the product longer, and I only use one pump every day. I never use more than one pump. And I'm going to be honest when I tell you that a lot of people hate this product. They absolutely hate the way it feels. It is a little bit sticky. It isn't the best texture, but it does really good with evening out your skin tone, making your dark spots more even, all of that good stuff. I recommend that you guys read up on it. This is really expensive. This is $80. But the one that I recommend more than this, that I used before, but I wanted to try this out because my dermatologist recommended it. I like the Dermalogica Vitamin C or Biolumin C cleanser that they came out with last, I believe it was 2 years ago actually. In 2018 they came out with a Biolumin C serum. That one is by far the #1 vitamin C serum that I have ever tried, but obviously I need to use this one first because money does not grow on trees. but I use this. And then following that, I do moisturize quite a bit in the morning. I feel like throughout the day, I lose a lot of moisture in my skin. And I'll also do these two products at night if I want to take a break from my retinol. I don't moisturize with my retinol because then it'll take away the strength from the 2.5% retinol that's already in the cream. So you never want to use anything else because you're not going to help the absorption of the retinol into your skin. But I will alternate it if I feel like my skin is becoming too dry. This is also by Dermalogica. This is a skin smoothing cream. And this one, I mean, literally Dermalogica has only great products. I can never speak anything bad about them. But I mix that in with the skin hydrating booster, and this is a serum. So this is pretty much like hyaluronic acid. It's basically just a concentrate of just really good moisturizing stuff. I don't know. But I put these two together to moisturize in the morning, and I use a lot of it. This I believe is about, for this size, which is, this is 1.7 fluid ounces, and this lasts me only about a month. For this size, it's about $45, and then the skin hydrating booster I believe is about $50 to $60. But this hydrating booster does last me about 3 to 4 months. So I think it's worth it. And then for sunscreen, I do not like this sunscreen, but I don't like to waste money, so I want to use it up. And then I'm gonna go back to my PCA Skin sunscreen. A little bit of background knowledge on sunscreen. If you are prone to getting pigmented scars after you break out or after you have kind of like a pimple or whatever it might be, you tend to scar because of the trauma that gets caused to your skin. When you use a chemical sunscreen, the chemical sunscreen gets absorbed by your skin, and then basically what happens is that when the sun hits your skin absorbs the heat and then reflects it back out. That does not always help your pigmentation when you're, when you're more likely to get pigment on your skin like I am due to trauma. So what I recommend, what dermatologists recommend, what estheticians recommend, is that if you're more prone to getting pigmentation because of trauma to the skin, when you go outside, it's best to use a physical sunscreen. A lot of women do not like to use physical sunscreens because they don't like the way that it looks under makeup. I personally have no problem with it because I wait about 30 to 45 minutes before I put my makeup on after using this. Physical sunscreen sits on top of the skin and simply reflects the sun away, and it doesn't let the heat or the sun absorb into the skin. Physical sunscreen is amazing, and I recommend any kind of it, but like I said, the PCA Skin physical sunscreen is better, but this is the Acure SPF sunscreen. It's great, but it's just too thick. I don't really like it. It doesn't spread out easily. You kind of have to work in small sections, and you have to work very quickly because it dries really quickly. And if you don't work fast, it's going to leave a huge white cast all over your face. So that is my main thing. Also with that, the Dermalogica brand just released their physical sunscreen, and I'm dying to try it. Remember to always keep it 30 SPF or above, because if you have anything below that, you're basically doing nothing and you're just screwing yourself over and spending money. But anywho, the last thing that I wanted to talk about is the Tatcha Rice Deep Polish, and this will use it when I have a lot of makeup. Because this is expensive. This is the most expensive product I think that I have. Tatcha is really expensive, and I've had this. Actually, I've had it for about a year now, and I'm down to about 2 or 3 more applications in here. But this is pretty much a physical exfoliator. Unlike BHAs or AHAs, it's not chemical, it's a physical exfoliator, and I'll only use this when I have a heavy makeup day. And it really helps to get in there, especially in the crevices of your nose and all of that good stuff. I definitely recommend this. It leaves your skin looking so smooth. I definitely recommend it. But like I said, if you're gonna get anything out of any of the things that I talked about, especially if you struggle with acne and acne scars, this Liliana Naturals retinol cream, read up on it, YouTube it, look up Susan Yara Mixed Makeup on YouTube, and she talks about this a lot. And also the dermatologist that I go to really recommends it. Retinol is not for everybody, especially if you have really sensitive skin. Talk to your dermatologist about getting maybe like a 0.5%. This is a 2.5%, and my skin loves it and has changed with it. But dermatologists recommend that you start really, really low on percentage because you could damage your skin instead of help it, especially if you're more prone to getting dry or peeling or anything like that. If your skin overreacts, this is not the product for you. And then hydroquinone really, really works with pigment. Like I said, awesome product. I bought this at the Colorado Plastic Surgery Center. I believe that they're doing free delivery right now, so if you guys want to look this up, I'm not sure how much this costed or how much it was, but it was pretty expensive. So if you can afford it and if you have any scars, whether it be on your face or on your body, this is also like, these two are number one. Everything else, you can customize it to how your skin is, but if there's anything I can recommend, it's these two things. But yeah. Okay, so I'll come back with 2 more videos of my morning routine and my nighttime routine, just kind of using it and taking off all of this makeup because obviously this is not natural. But I'll come back with those videos and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Bye!